Contact Report Number 2. June 5th, 2010, Orange County, New York. Abena says, "Hello Phil, good to see you again." Arianifo says, "Hi Abena, greetings. But I must say I feel very subdued and almost tame since our conversations began. I feel tranquil, almost sedated." Abena says, "Your emotions will start to calm as you commune with me. And if you continue to commune with me and learn more about us, your genes will get stronger." Arianifo says, "From which Orion star are you from, can you tell me?" Abena says, "My home world is called Era." Arianifo says, "Era? But isn't that what the Pleasurans call their home world in the Pleiades?" Abena says, "As I said, that is my birthplace, not where I live." Arianifo says, "What, you were born in the Pleiades, but later moved to the Orion constellation?" Abena says, "Yes." Arianifo says, "So do you return to Orion once in a while? I mean like trips or vacations to there?" Abena says, "Yes, I do many times, but my family is in the Pleiades." Arianifo says, "But you are half Orion though? I mean you possess Orion genetics?" Abena says, "Yes." Arianifo says, "Interesting." Abena says, "Some of my features are different." Arianifo says, "So to what star in Orion did you move to?" Abena says, "An unknown star to Earth called Pleiades." Arianifo says, "Okay." Abena says, "There is a planet there called Sectu. I live there." Arianifo says, "Wow, is Sectu like Earth and Era?" Abena says, "It's 4 times bigger than Earth, 90% water, a day lasts 2 Earth days." Arianifo says, "Then just islands there? Like the Bahamas near Florida?" Abena says, "No, the majority of the cities are underwater and they sparkle like shining diamonds when seen from Sectu's orbit." Arianifo says, "Wow, that must be an amazing sight." Arianifo says, "So you can actually fly your ships right through the ground, through solids, rocks, trees, etc.?" Abena says, "Using a mesmet generator we can cut down all the atoms and particles of us and the craft and move them through solids, then build up the atoms and particles again." Arianifo says, "Do you take showers with water to clean up like Earth humans do?" Abena says, "We use small pod-like compartments that when inside your body is covered in a gel-like substance called Sipux. This only lasts for 5 Earth seconds. It makes us 99% clean." Arianifo says, "What do you Orions know about Jesus?" Abena says, "You know that we know God as the Creator, the Almighty Creator who built and made everything in the universe. Jesus is a prophet of the Creator. The Creator treated Jesus like a son due to his faith. Yeshua ben Yosef is Jesus' real name. We believe that Jesus was a prophet of the Creator. The Creator smiled upon him in every way. There is proof that the Creator gave Jesus many of his powers as a gift to humanity." Arianifo says, "Anything more on Jesus?" Abena says, "I have already told you what we know of Jesus. But I cannot comment further as you may disagree with our beliefs." Arianifo says, "Please tell me I'm mature enough to hear what you have to say. In fact, I need to hear." Abena says, "Are you sure?" Arianifo says, "Yes." Abena says, "Very well." Arianifo says, "I can put 2 and 2 together." Abena says, "To some Muslims, the term Son of God brings up images of a sort of divine being with a goddess wife, who together have somehow produced a child. So when Muslims hear the term in reference to Jesus, they immediately assume that the Christians are committing blasphemy by stating that God has participated in some sort of sexual union with another god, a goddess wife. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that God had relations with anyone to produce a literal son, nor has Christianity taught that God produced a son through any physical act whatsoever. Such a thing is heretical. Nevertheless, the Bible in numerous places calls Jesus the Son of God. But it does not mean that Jesus is the literal offspring of God." Arianifo says, "Excellent description, and I wholly agree with you, Abena. Like the Mormons, for example, believe that God the Father is an exalted man who lives in polygamy with numerous goddess wives and creates literal spirit babies, which are purely imaginary fantasies of the Earth-human carnal mind." Abena says, "Yes, I am glad you agree with me." Arianifo says, "Senjazi also said that the brain acids of a Pleasuran could be implanted in the brain of an Earth-human, and that Earth-human could then reach their level. Abena says, augmentations can be used. Arianifo says, what's that? Abena says, augmentations are electronic, biological implants, which can give the user unique abilities. I currently have 7 augmentations. Arianifo says, does it take a lot of core energy from your ship's drive to become completely invisible? Abena says, yes. But we can stay invisible for as long as we wish. Arianifo says, this I suspected, as I remember Senjizi telling Holy Myra it took extra time and energy to create an invisibility screen. Abena says, yes. Arianifo says, are your ships even more advanced than the Pleasure and Beamship saucers? Abena says, yes. Arianifo says, wow, okay, what's the main difference? Abena says, our craft are larger, have more room, are faster, and a much more advanced drive core. Arianifo says, okay, nice, thank you.